What's up, guys? Welcome back to Zay and Jay's talk show. Almost forgot the name of our show there for a second. But I hope you guys are doing okay today. This is episode 11. It is Friday, so a lot of people ask when we do these podcasts. We usually do them on Friday or Saturday, and then we post them the following day. So if you wanted to know, that's when. So Josh, how you doing today, dude?
Pretty good, man. How are you?
I'm shitty. All right. That's good. We got that out of the way. All right, let's continue.
Oh, but I gotta. No. My week was pretty good, man. I mean, it's just an average work week. The same shit I say every single week. I got a truck this week. I got myself a little work truck, nice little diesel truck. Kind of made me cuss a lot earlier. As Isaiah was on the phone with me. Pretty much, Isaiah was on the phone with me the whole time I was working on that shit. So I was out here for an hour cussing.
I heard
He's just
so
playing
many
Dragon Ball.
expletives. I opened up my Bible.
Yo, he's sitting here just playing. He's playing Dragon Ball Z, bro. And I'm sitting here cussing out myself. He's sitting here like, oh shit.
I'm over here like, dang it, Gohan, if you don't.
Yo,
I was over here looking for a rock under the water, playing as Gohan on freaking Dragon Ball, and I'm over here.
I'm sitting
Josh
here
in
like,
my
Thick!
ear, like, this dang thing won't get on this dang thing. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, that's kind of how our days went. I hope you guys have had a pretty good week. It's going to be a shorter week, obviously. Last time we talked to you guys was about 4 days ago. But that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. We had a little delay last week, and we're right on time this week. So, yeah. But, yeah, a lot of interesting things happened this week. Politically, stuff like that. But we're going to try to have some fun in this podcast. We will definitely touch on a few things that I think is very important. Some sad things that happen, some funny things that happen, and yeah. So I think what I'm going to start everything off with, I'm going to start it off with the sad and emotional thing that happened this week and just kind of get that out of the way. But I definitely do think it's important to talk about. A 5-year-old boy was shot and killed in the street while he was riding a bike. And I just think it's sad because the media doesn't really cover these things. They'll cover something like if a person was killed by a cop and it was completely justified that he was shot because the cop was either defending one of his fellow people in arms or, just defending himself, period. But if a 5-year-old gets shot and killed literally in front of his 2 sisters, it just doesn't really get any coverage. I think the only people that covered it was Fox News, which that's not really a surprise. But yeah, it's really sad to talk about. A lot of people on the left, as people say, are saying that we should stop making a big fuss about it, that it's not, on the media and stuff. It's because the black guy that shot him was arrested, and that's why they're not making a big fuss about it. But they also didn't make a big fuss about it when all these other kids were shot and killed recently, so that's kind of hypocritical for them to say. But it is what it is. That's just what they do. If it fits their narrative, they will talk about it and talk about it and talk about it. If it does not fit their narrative, they will not talk about it. And
it's more like their agenda. It's just an agenda. It's not so much a narrative. They have a goal to accomplish, and it's really a selfish thing.
Yeah, they're writing fiction, and we are writing nonfiction. That's just how it is at the end of the day. They're just trying to fit a narrative. If it doesn't fit the narrative, if a little white boy gets killed by a black guy. Now, let me just say this, and I hate to say this, but this is very true. If that was a white man that went up to a little black boy and killed him, we'd probably have protesters and rioters in my front yard. That's just how it is. And I really wish it wasn't that way, because this whole movement, it's not pushing for equality, it's pushing for times like Jim Crow to come back, and we don't really need that. But yeah, I just want to get that out of the way. The young boy's name was, hold on, let me make sure I pronounce this correctly. Make sure I pronounce it correctly. Cannon Hennant. I've been trying to say it correctly this whole time. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his last name, but his name was Cannon Hennant, and his older sisters were ages 6 and 7, and they witnessed that, and unfortunately that's probably going to scar them for the rest of their lives. I'm going to be praying for their family. I hope that you guys watching this and listening to it pray for them as well. And yeah, but let's move on. I don't want to talk about that for too long because it's really, really sad. But I do think that it's important that we at least mention it, and prayers up to them, definitely. So the next thing we're going to talk about, let's see. Josh sent me the little script here. Do you want to go ahead and start off with your first subjects today, Josh?
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys are more than welcome to skip ahead of this because I am going to talk about some boring shit. But if you are unemployed and you are currently waiting on another stimulus check, you might sit around and listen to what I have to say. So August 13th, so yesterday, well, at least when this was published, the Senate adjourned, throughout Labor Day. They still haven't reached a stimulus deal though. So this is kind of where things are standing now. So, so of course, the Senate was adjourned through Labor Day, and, they did not come to another stimulus package agreement of any kind. The Congress and the White House have been spending several weeks debating on what to include in this package, what to give out, who's eligible and who's not. But, they've been able to come to an agreement. And one of the biggest sticking points, jobless benefits, like Democrats want a continuation of the enhanced unemployment payment of $600 per week, while Republicans say that amount is too high. And Democrats are also pushing for more than $900 billion for state and municipal aid and $60 billion in food assistance, far higher than what Republicans have proposed. Now, I'm not saying that I'm pretty sure that this is on a liberal website. This is CNBC, so yeah. So they're just trying to make the Democrats look good, but this is just what I saw.
I don't mean to cut you off, but what I have heard is from the Secretary of State and Communications, not Secretary of State. What's her name? What's her name? Kayleigh McEnany. She's the board secretary. I can't remember what it's called. Sorry, I can't think right now. But anyway, she's the one that talks to the media and stuff. She gives out all the information straight from the president down. Pretty much, Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi is not meeting. They're not proposing anything. The Republicans, last time that I heard, have proposed 3 different options, and the Democrats came back with nothing.
Nancy Pelosi's not going to accept anything. Here's what Nancy Pelosi said. She said she is not going to strike a deal until the Republicans add at least $1 trillion in their aid, in aid to their bill.
Yeah. That's what she said. Exactly.
That was her whole entire point. She flat out said, "I will not move forward with this until you guys compromise with me."
Yeah, so it's literally her that, if you want to blame somebody, if you want to blame 2 people, you can blame her and Chuck Schumer. There's the ones that are taking so long for this next stimulus. There's people out there that are truly jobless, some people that still don't get unemployment and stuff like that. There's people that I know that have not been able to work that still have not gotten unemployment. We've said on the past podcast that you're getting like $600 a month. A lot of people are still not getting that right now. A lot of people are just broke.
And that $1,200
still
is gone,
living on
bro.
that, and they're still cringing to every single penny from that $1,200 from 4 months ago at this point.
Man,
so,
I've done spent it. I know that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think most people have, but $1,200 goes fast, especially if you have bills.
Chances are though, at this point, another deal could be weeks away. It could be another month or 2. There's still around, like we said in the last podcast, unemployment rates are dropping pretty rapidly, but we still have around 28 million Americans that are still unemployed. And, like you just said, a lot of this stimulus stuff has dried up. Everybody who got a first stimulus package or check, including you and me, we done spent that shit. But we are able to, well, you're not working because you're in quarantine, but, we're fortunate enough to still be employed. But that being said, though, Donald Trump has issued 4 executive orders to address some of these issues. But of course, everybody's still going to be unconvinced that everybody's unconvinced that they'll be efficient and in helping vulnerable households. It's all. I don't even know what to say. You know, the Democrats are trying to get us to spend more money
They hate Donald Trump so much that anything that he says or does or proposes, even if it's the greatest idea in the world, they're gonna do their damnedest to just oppose it. It doesn't matter. They don't care. Like the Democrats, they truly do not give a shit about this country, really. If we're being honest, they care more about just getting Donald Trump out of office. So anything that's going to help them politically right now to make him look bad, like the mayor of Chicago denying help in her city, even though that it's literally a war zone, simply because she don't like him, she don't like the president. I mean, that's just stupid, and that's kind of what they're doing now. So it's not a surprise. I hope that a stimulus gets figured out here soon, because I mean it would be nice. It would be nice for people out there that, I mean, their damn stores have been looted and burned down and stuff like that. Every little bit helps. So it'd be nice, because this year has been, it's gonna be in the history books. Seriously, it's gonna be in the history books if we even still teach history in 30 years. But yeah. Do you have any final thoughts on the stimulus? My good sir.
I mean, I'm not telling them to hurry up or nothing, but I'm just saying there's a lot of people relying on their word, and if they're going to continue bickering like children and not come to an agreement and compromise, everybody is going, I mean, it's just, people are either going to start resorting to crime to get the money they need, or something's going to happen. People are either going to riot and turn against the government. We're going to impose our constitutional rights and go against the government, or, I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know what else to say about it. It's a sickening thing that we haven't had, unemployment's one thing, but there's a lot of people that need this stimulus, relief as well. But other than that, no, I've got no other thoughts. I just wish they'd hurry the hell up so people would shut the fuck up about it. let me just be honest. I mean,
all right. Yeah, I completely understand. No, I completely understand. I wish people would stop. I wish that this year would just end. Not like problems are going to end just because a year ends. But, just this whole year, it feels like I've been in a dang genjutsu from Naruto or something. Like it. None of this stuff is actually happening. I'm going to wake up eventually. But,
okay. Well, let me go ahead and ask you this. Now that we're off the stimulus check BS, let's get on our funny topic of the day, or random topic of the day. And today, what the question is, Isaiah, so the apocalypse is coming. There's a zombie apocalypse, or it's a nuclear apocalypse, or whatever the case may be. Let's say everywhere around you is pretty much wiped out. Your neighbors are gone, all of that stuff. So the apocalypse is here. Who are 3 people that you would have on your team, and why?
Let's see. By people, do you mean like people that I personally know?
Well,
or
I guess
celebrities in there?
Okay. Let me put it this way. Let's do it this way. Let's do 3 real people. 3 real people and 3 fictional people.
Alright. You probably already know you already know the fictional people.
Exactly, bro. It'd be an easy apocalypse. Apocalypse would be a breeze.
Zombies? What zombies? Boy, we don't go on somewhere with that. But real people. Let's see. So is this purely for survival reasons, or?
Let's say for morality's sake, this the team that you're gonna choose in real life will be for the sake of your survival. I guess your fictional. So your non-fictional team would be, for survival, but your fictional team will be, like, what would be your ideal survival apocalypse situation? Like, who would you best be stuck with? I guess I don't know. I didn't think all that shit through.
I got you. No, it's okay. I mean, I guess, like, I don't know. I guess I'd just bring my family, pretty much, my mom, my stepdad. But say this was in the future and I have like a family, I'd bring like my wife, my kids, or something like that, and I'd just try to keep them safe. But so that's non-fictional. That's like true, what I would actually do in real life. But if either one of those options were not available, I'd probably pick somebody that was good with guns and stuff like that. But fictional. Oh, you already know. All right, listen. I'm bringing Goku. All right. He can go Ultra Instinct. All right. He's gonna be dodging all kinds of bullets. I mean, he just kill everybody before they even blink. So anybody that just stands in my way, I'd be like, all right, Goku, get up. Then I'll have Sasuke in the background. And then you have to have an anime waifu in the background. So let's see.
Sasuke just sit there and stare shit to death, bro.
Sasuke just sit there and look at shit and just kill him. Let's see. I don't know. I'd probably pick some fictional female that can ride or die for me, even though I'm gonna be the lazy one. Anyway, maybe I'll have some powers in this fictional world. You never know. But what about you? Who would you pick? Non-fictional first.
Non-fictional. Okay, so non-fictional, like me, including a team of 3. So I would want there to be me. I would want to have Keanu Reeves, because Keanu Reeves he's not just a badass, in the movies, bro. He actually knows how to shoot like a tactical motherfucker, like John Wick. All the moves he used in John Wick, he can do that shit in real life. That wasn't no damn stunt double. Keanu Reeves, if you break into his crib, you best be ready. Like, I would have Keanu Reeves on my team. There is a guy on Instagram. There's a guy on Instagram. His name's Lucas Botkin, and he's like the CEO of T-Rex Arms. He's probably one of the fastest shooters in the country. Probably one of the best competitive shooters of all time. Got a huge following on Instagram. He's a Christian guy. He's a grateful American. Freedom advocate, politically incorrect. All the whole 9 yards. He's a nice
Conservative, all that stuff.
Yeah, all that shit. Great dude. And they call him Aim Botkin. Yeah, because he shoots like a robot. I swear to God, like he does not move his shoulders. He literally moves his feet, and he can go from target to target to target to target without changing his stance. It's crazy how crazy it looks. But other than that, I'd have Lucas, Keanu Reeves, and I would like to have a friend or, a significant other, at least. I wouldn't want to have a whole bunch of fucking gunfighting sons of bitches with me all the time, because it would just be like,
let's go shoot some zombies.
Yeah, it would just be like you're out in the shit. Like, it'd be like being a Marine, being out in the shit all the time. It would just be like, you're around other dudes all the fucking time. You got no
Keanu's pretty chill. Damn, all right. That escalated.
Keanu, he's cool, dude. He's a nice dude, humble. Lucas is too. I guess the last thing it'd either have to be like a close friend or a relative or something like that. But I'd need to have some damn heavily skilled people. Now, fictional. I guess. And pretty much the same shit you said. You got some of the most powerful people in the world on your team. Shit. I'm not fucking with your team. Let me just go on and say that. Like, even if we meet up in this fictional world, I am not coming near any of y'all.
Unless you bring in Superman or Thanos with all 6 stones or something.
Even Superman would have a hard time with like Sasuke and fucking Goku, bro.
Yeah. Don't look
especially
in his eye.
Goku.
Because if Superman looks in his eye, you're done. So that's the thing. And Goku, that's getting into a whole debate. Like, Superman fully powered up and all that stuff, he could probably take Goku on, but Goku, if he has Ultra Instinct, like, he literally moves without thinking.
But like Superman, there ain't no damn Superman transformation. You fucking put on your damn suit and you go you rip off your damn office shirt,
put on your tight ass pants.
You fucking pussy. Put on your fucking little dumb looking cape, fucking fly around, get that shit caught in the door because you're a dumbass. Fucking idiot.
Goku don't have a cape. He's just kind of mentally disabled. That's all.
He just sits there and laughs and just fucking eat ramen and then
just
just
sits there
blow you
and
up.
laughs and eats all day and then whoops your ass if need be.
Oh god.
I would say I bring
Okay.
Vegeta along too, but I feel like he'd be a pain in the ass the
He
whole
just-
time, just
he'd
bitching
probably
about
just-
everything.
He just probably go Majin.
Kakarot! Like just pissed off all the time.
He'd go Majin. He'd just go Majin and kill everybody.
Yeah, can't trust his ass.
Nah.
He's a ticking time bomb. So is Sasuke.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Alright, Isaiah, I'm going to blow your mind with some fucking science, dude.
Oh, hell.
So, the Department of Energy. Basically, could you imagine? Nah, hear me out. Could you imagine breathing into a gas tank to fill that bitch up, bro? Could you imagine breathing into a gas tank and turning that shit into electric or liquid fuel, bro? Like,
Sounds like a damn super
it sounds
villain or
dumb as shit. It sounds like the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Seriously, like, okay,
How
so the
Electro was
department.
made.
The Department of Energy learned how to turn carbon dioxide into liquid fuel with carbon and copper. What the hell? So basically,
Some lit shit.
scientists and researchers at Argonne National Laboratory say they found a breakthrough. Like they found a way to recycle carbon dioxide into energy-rich ethanol fuel. Now, what doesn't make sense to me is ethanol is a wheat product, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure ethanol is it's alcohol. Ethanol is alcohol. And alcohol is produced through wheat and other aging processes. But how in the shit, I mean, unless you have some drunk ass bastard breathing out, straight up fuel. I mean, fuck.
Marianne, bring me a beer. Make sure it's cold this time, bitch.
Basically, they said the secret. It says the secret, which is no longer a secret. It says the secret is an electrified catalyst made from copper and carbon, which the researchers say can be powered using low-cost, off-peak, or renewable energy. What the fuck does that mean? What
Bro,
results?
why are they not trying to solve like other things in this world?
What results is a process that's more than 90% effective, which they say is far higher than any similar existing process. So, I'm not really understanding. What are they doing? Like, are they getting a heavy magnet and putting a fucking copper penny on it and throwing some carbon fiber on that bitch and like, ha! Like, fuel, ha! I did it! So stupid. Anyway, it sounds cool. If we can get to where the only thing that I can see about this being an issue is how expensive it is to produce. Copper is incredibly cheap right now, but if you begin to use carbon and copper, you need to kind of copper is going to become more expensive. Silver is becoming more expensive due to how much it's being consumed. I think they calculated over 2 million ounces of silver a day are used just producing our computers, TVs, laptops. Or I already said computers. Anyway,
We got computers, laptops.
it'll become
computers.
expensive. It'll be very expensive. Copper is cheap now, and it could be a cheap fuel source until it starts being used constantly. It's like oil. We're gonna run out of oil eventually, unless we spontaneously find some in the middle of the ocean, which we definitely can because so much of the ocean hasn't been discovered, and yada yada yada. I'm done talking like Bill Nye. Okay.
I just
So-
imagine Josh with the damn Bill Nye haircut.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Joshua Hendrickson the Science. Hendrickson?
No,
I mean, shit.
say our last names.
Oh fuck.
They're gonna
Where
find
you
out.
gonna find me? You gonna find me on social
gonna
media? I
find
hardly
gonna
got social
find
media.
me.
I barely got social
It's
media.
okay,
If
I'm
you can
changing my
find
last
me-
name soon anyway. Who cares?
I guess I'm just gonna fucking change. I'm just gonna have to get married. Just take their last
Just change
name.
the last name to just change the last name to my last name. We'll just be biological brothers, bro. Biological.
Oh, man.
I'm stupid. Okay.
We're just gonna automatically become blood just because I
We're
changed
just
my
gonna
blood.
automatically become blood. You feel different today, Josh? You feel that shit?
Take a look at your birth certificate.
All of a sudden, I got German in my background. What the hell is that?
Oh man, is there anything else that you want to cover?
I do want to talk about a few like funny ass political things. It's
All
not
right.
serious political things, but it's funny ass political
Let's
things.
do it. I'm listening.
So Black Lives Matter, one of the speakers, she's one of the leaders in the community. I think it was in somewhere in Texas, I think. Maybe in Austin, Texas. But anyway, she was talking to a crowd. No, I think it was in New York. I don't know. It was somewhere. But just the things that she was saying was so asinine. She said, the reason why we loot stores, the reason why we burn down stores, it's reparations. We deserve this. We're owed this. So we're gonna take it. And I'm just and I'm like, okay, all right, so you admit it. You finally admit it. So you finally admit what you're doing. At least you had the balls to say it.
Oh man.
If you burn down a Walgreens, like she was going off. She
Oh, my
said, we
God.
don't want our police. Fuck our police.
Oh,
blah,
man.
blah, 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 blah. Like she was going off. She said,
Oh.
we need more than 1 billion taken away. We need every dollar taken away. We don't need police. We take care of us. Blah, blah, blah.
Nah.
All right, bet.
Keep
I posted on
here,
Facebook after
keep
that.
keep talking about that. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Yeah, like Josh is gonna go take a pee pee. All right, well, but seriously, guys, she was wilding. Let me see if I can find the video. She looked like one of those typical Black Lives Matter woke protesters. Like her head was completely shaved. She had the thing on her head and everything, and she was just, I don't know, like she was going crazy. She had this entire group in front of her. It just looked like ISIS gathering outside of a statue or something. It was just, it was crazy. And she was sitting here making all these demands, loud as hell. And Josh, are you back yet?
Yeah, I just came back. I just heard you say ISIS, and I was rushing back to the mic to say is.
Easy.
Is what is.
Is what is. But I don't know. That just made me laugh because finally one of them admitted. Like they finally admit it. Okay, yeah, she had like these short dreadlocks. Says BLM leader claims that looters can take whatever they want for reparations. And she was she was going ape shit.
By the way, that leader knows everybody that owns those stores, and they said it was okay. So she said it's okay.
Like
You
all
tell
of
them.
those black-owned businesses that was burned down and looted, and the 600. Oh my God, how much was it? 600 billion or 600? No, it couldn't be
600 million. 600 billion. That's a lot of damn
million.
money.
Let's see.
Yeah, 600 million. That sounds about right.
Let's see. I
Bill,
posted
600
yep,
million, that'd be
$600 million in damage over the past couple of months, which is still not little. That's
that-
a lot.
Is that
for
nation?
damage.
Is that nationwide?
Yeah, that's nationwide.
Okay, I didn't know if that was in one spot or not. I was like, God
hell no.
bless.
But yeah, I kind of went off on Facebook today. I posted a whole 8 different reasons why standing for BLM is completely wrong. So yeah, if you want to follow me on Facebook, friend me, whatever the hell, yeah, you know my name. Anyway, but
Shout out-
that was funny.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, you're good. You said shout out. Dude.
My bad. I was just gonna say, shout out Hodge Twins. You know, y'all
definitely.
speak about a lot of real shit. You know, we all support you. You know, my dad supports y'all. Zay supports y'all. I support y'all.
I'm wearing one of y'all's
following y'all.
t-shirts right now. It's the Defund the Media t-shirt. This t-shirt's fire. Fits perfectly.
I've been following y'all since y'all were only doing workout videos and only doing your cheat meal reviews and shit like that. Like I used to, yeah, I'm making all kinds of gains.
Leave the nuts hanging out.
Well, when I get home, I want you to suck me off.
I love those guys. They stand for what's right. They say some vulgar stuff sometimes, but it's all fun and games. It's not really It's not too harsh, man. It's just funny. They speak facts. They speak truth. I want to shout out Brandon Tatum as well. Anthony Brian Logan as well. Those guys are hilarious too, and they speak the truth. There's a lot of people that are speaking for what's right, and I'm glad, because it gives people like us, people that are not as big on social media and stuff like that, gives us the confidence to be able to speak our minds, because there's other people out there that are doing it. We're not alone. So I really appreciate those guys, and Hodge Twins, they're the ones that they broke the ice. Like I woke up one morning and watched one of their videos, and I was like, damn, like this has been going on for years, and I'm sick of it, so I'm gonna stand up for it. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now, and I'm gonna continue doing it, and I don't care if it gets me killed one day, because I'm doing what's right. But yeah, for real, their videos.
You know,
are so
we do
freaking
this.
funny.
We do this for y'all. We don't do this for us.
Oh,
At
hell
the
no,
end of
we
the-
definitely don't do it for us, because we're not even getting that many views.
Nah. We're doing it for y'all. You know, me and Isaiah both have our opinions. You know, we both have pretty much mutually agree on everything. But, you know, we do this for y'all. We do this for y'all because y'all decide to tune in every single week and listen to our mouths and listen to the dumb shit we have to say. But y'all are, at the end of the day, y'all are our supporters. Y'all are fans of us. You know, what we want you to do is, always like and share the video, have people subscribe, spread the word a little bit, spread the love. And if you believe what we believe,
It's all
there's no
love here,
reason.
for real.
It's all love.
Yeah.
And if you believe what we believe, spread that opinion, spread that love, spread the link to the video.
I'm just
and
trying to
let
be
people-
a voice at the end of
exactly.
the day.
Exactly.
Because there's a lot of people that are truly terrified to speak their mind. They don't want to lose their job. They don't want to lose any of that. And me personally, not that I don't care. I'm just fortunate enough to not have a family, I don't have anybody to support other than myself. So I'm gonna gamble on myself at the end of the day. I don't care to speak my mind. So if you guys like that, and you like what we talk about, even as dumb as we can be sometimes, it's just all fun and games. The stupid things that we talk about, trust me, we're a lot more educated than than it seems sometimes, I promise you. But seriously, from the bottom of my heart and Josh's heart, we really appreciate you guys tuning in every single week, if you do. And especially on Spotify. I know that a lot of people listen on Spotify. I think more people listen on Spotify than they do on YouTube, which is shocking.
That's fine, though.
But-
I mean, shit,
But
who cares?
that's fine. A lot of people. I mean, we don't even have a video version of this podcast out yet. And let me clear something up. I think it was episode 5 or episode 6 where we recorded our faces for a podcast for the first time.
Yep.
The reason why we're not doing that anymore is because on Josh's end, that shit takes literally 9 hours to send the video to me.
Three now, bro. That's if
Okay,
I have.
At
bro,
first, that
that's,
shit
yeah.
said 11 hours, 58
Yo,
minutes.
you know what was funny, bro?
12 seconds.
Every time I would like stop it and try to shut something down to
It'd add,
restart
like,
it, it
2
would
days.
add like 2. Oh, yo, it
So
would
that's why
add a
we're not
lot of
doing-
time.
Yeah, we're not. That's why we're not doing that anymore, because we want to get this out as efficiently as possible. If Josh gets a webcam and stuff like that, we may consider doing that. But it's really comfortable to not have our faces being filmed and us just talking. But we'll definitely go back to that eventually, so that watching the YouTube videos has more of a benefit than just listening to it on podcast, because it's just the same result pretty much, besides some funny pictures and stuff that I throw in there from time to time while editing.
Yeah, I think when we get a studio or something going, if we get a studio going, I feel like that's what got Joe Rogan and a lot of other people popular, was because it was an interactive podcast. You weren't just hearing people talk shit. You're watching their
Yeah.
faces, their expressions. You're looking at how they're expressing their emotions rather than interpreting their tone.
Oh yeah, and I have
So-
some funny ass facial expressions, so I think both of us we're characters truly. So I think that's when success will start to build up, is when we can focus on this a little bit more. But for the time being, we're doing this for you guys, getting the information out there, because a lot of people, I do the research for you guys and I bring it to you every single week. Now, if we could do this podcast more often, I wouldn't mind, but that's just not how our schedule is set up. So, but until then, yeah. I do want to talk about something kind of funny real quick. Me and Josh was talking on the phone before we started the podcast, and we were talking about this new song by Cardi B.
Yeah, I forgot, dude. I forgot we was gonna talk about this. Yo,
First off, don't go listen to that song because it's demeaning.
it's already got
disrespectful
85
to
million
women.
views. It's got
Yeah,
85 million views, and it's been a week. She's already made her money. Don't waste your fucking time listening to. I mean, literally the first words. The
First words are wet ass. I'm just gonna.
No, it's actually
You can
whores.
figure-
It's actually whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. Hold up. I said certified freak, 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy, make that pull out game.
It's a horrible, horrible song. And if you are a mother right now, don't let your kids listen to that song. Don't listen to that freaking song around your kids because it just puts little 13-year-old, 14-year-old girls, even younger. Like if they're listening to that song, they get it just psychologically put it in their head because that's how women act. That's how women should act. And that's not how they should act. I think that women should be loyal to one man, not going around slinging their ass all over the place. But I mean, that's just me. A lot of people think differently,
Man,
but I
was
think
just-
that women should definitely just have more respect for themselves.
man, it
But
was just. I mean, she knows she's making millions, and respect for
Yeah,
her,
she
mad
got-
respect.
It's
But I
it's
mean-
different for her specifically because
Yo, she got a
has
husband
nothing
though.
to lose.
She got a
Yeah, she-
husband though.
She has nothing to lose. But there's women out there that are wanting to do these things and they have no income. I mean, they have a job, but they don't have you know what I mean? Like, and they're out here
That's-
slinging their ass, and
Man,
you're
that's
gonna
the
mess around and get pregnant, and you're gonna mess up a kid's life.
That's the first release she's had of 2020. The first release that she's had all fucking year, and it's gotta be called "Wet Ass Pussy." I mean, the
Wow.
music video alone, bro.
Oh
I
my
swear to
God.
God, dude,
Josh had me
yo,
rolling the way he was describing this music video.
Let me tell y'all. Let me just save y'all the fucking music video, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all right now how this music video goes. So you basically interpret. Yo, interpret this. Interpret this. Okay. Isaiah, even if you want to set the scene, bro. If you want to put some pictures, if you want to put some pictures on the screen, just so they have an idea of what the fuck I'm talking about. So you come up to the gate, right, and it says WAP. The first thing you see is wet ass pussy. You go through the gate, right, and I swear to God, when you go through the gate, there is a roundabout driveway, and at the roundabout driveway, it is a statue of two bitches with water squirting out of their titties. And that's yo, and then you fucking go past the titties, bro. You go past the titties, squirting water, dog. And you get to the front door. The front door is actually bursting with water because pussies are so wet. And this pussies are so wet, dog, that they're bursting at the seams of this door, dog. And you go inside, right? And guess what the first thing you see is? You look at the wall, and there's another statue with just titties squirting water out. Like, and it's just Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion twerking. It's just titties squirting water out of the. What the hell's going on, bro? Women need to respect themselves. We do not want your pussy so wet it is bursting the door down. We don't fuck with that.
Honestly, the sexiest thing in the world is a woman that carries herself with confidence and respects her body. That's the most attractive thing to me, personally.
Back.
But, bro, I'm crying. Oh my! I was in the floor, bro. When you said went past the titties. Oh my God, I was dying.
Yes, so we
I'm so
get
glad.
past the titties. and then
More
the
titties.
door, you get to the front door and there's just pussy juice. Oh, dog, I swear, dude, this is gonna be the funniest podcast yet, bro. I swear. I am actually hurting, bro. My stomach hurts. I'm laughing. Woo. I'm laughing so damn hard,
bro.
I'm laughing so hard, bro. I think I got a 6-pack for real. Yeah.
Oh. Oh my God.
Woo.
Good Lord.
Wet ass P word. Ben Shapiro said wet ass P word.
I gotta recoup, bro.
Oh,
I gotta recoup. Oh,
If you guys stuck through that, mad respect. If you're still listening to my voice right now, double mad respect. Because I really did.
I don't think there's any way that somebody was gonna click off that shit. That shit is hilarious.
Yo, if you stuck around, through all the political bullshit, all of our random talk, you get to at the very end. From now on, if you're listening right now, if you stay till
we're gonna go ballistic, pretty much.
We're just gonna say whatever the hell. We're gonna talk about whatever. I'm glad you brought up the music video, bro, because I kind of forgot.
We were rolling about that beforehand because I was like, "Hey, Josh, did you hear that new song, that Disrespectful?" And he was like, "Yeah." Did you see the video? And I was like, "Yep."
I got 35 seconds to the video before I was felt mad disrespect. I was like, "Yo, this is not the one." And she's gonna make millions on it though.
Oh God.
Oh.
All right.
God.
Well, I think we're just gonna end the podcast there on a high note. Honestly, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Hope you laughed with us. Hope that you cried with us.
We love you guys though.
Yeah, for real. God, bro, I was on the floor. We'll try to get this out tonight, Friday night, the 14th of August. But yeah, everybody stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your family members. And always stay true, okay?
Stay true.